Hey guys, welcome back to GM Games, and welcome back to another episode of Out of the Park Baseball 24 with your Chicago White Sox. We are coming off of our third World Series title in 4 seasons, and in the offseason, we made our biggest splash yet, picking up the 3-time reigning American League Most Valuable Player, Estevan Machado, signing him away from the Toronto Blue Jays. It was a mega deal, and one that I don't think we'll ever see the end of. Usually we do 12 to 15 seasons here on GM Games before we move on to something else. This contract will take us well beyond that. It's an 8-year, $304 million contract. Yeah, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. We also brought in David Abreu to play center field for us, a 24-year-old youngster. Hope he still has that room to grow. I mean, if he ends up at 55-80, 55-50-50 with those defensive ratings, what we're paying him is reasonable. 4 years at $32 million. We brought in Shohei Ohtani on a 1-year, $2 million deal simply to be our designated hitter against right-handed pitching. We brought in Ben Plotke to play third base for us. We made a move with Seattle. What day did we make that deal? 10/31. Doesn't open it up anymore like it used to, but we traded Juan Then, Heriberto Hernandez, and Juan Alvarado to Seattle in exchange for Plotke and Pinella. So we picked up Then at the deadline, and he was fine with us. But we pick up... Oh, come on. We pick up Pinales to replace him, and then we bring in Plotke to play third base and solidify that left side of the infield defensively. He's not great with the bat, or at least he hasn't been. But if he's league average with the bat, with that glove, he should give us 3.5 WAR, somewhere right in there. So we look kind of different this year. Our pitching staff is the one thing that doesn't. Our pitching staff looks almost identical, but our offense looks very different. We bring back Jung-Hoo Lee. Cam Collier had a really good year for us. Royce Lewis we brought in at the deadline last year, and the game wants us to play David Paulson. I don't know if that's going to be a thing, but we do need to cut down our roster. We're at 32. Need to send 2 pitchers to the minors. We need to send 2 pitchers to the minors. I think the first one will be Jamie Powers. And Rocco Reed we brought in a trade. I don't know that... Anthony Silvas, I guess? Yeah, I mean, Silvas is... Can we send down Victor? Yeah. Okay. So we can. That can be our pitching staff, without having to put anybody on waivers. We can keep an eye on. We're gonna take a look at the waiver wire as well, just to see if there's anything worth snagging to solidify that bullpen a little bit further. Let's see what it wants to do. It wants Nori Vera as the closer. We're gonna have him. Do we go stopper? Do we closer stopper? I mean, Vera has been good, but not electric the last 2 years. So I think we just go setup / middle relief. Wow, it's Malstead's fallen all the way back to long relief. I would rather have Malstead in middle relief and Silvas as long relief. Kind of run like that and see how it goes, right? Yeah. All right, 30. So we got to send 3 players to the minor leagues. Acevedo, Paulson can both go to AAA. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to keep Kurt Ball up, which is fine. So it's going to come down. It's going to be Garcia, I think. Yeah, it's going to be Anthony Garcia. We don't have a great bench. That could be a potential issue, but I'm not worried about it right now. So let's clear batting ratings, and Machado is going to be our number 3. Jung-Hoo Lee is going to be our number 1. Against righties, I think we go Shohei Ohtani as the DH, batting cleanup. Royce Lewis, I think, can bat second. Excuse me. I have an iced coffee the size of, I don't know, a football player's leg sitting here next to me. Who is... Do we go Bray? Again, a lot of lefties. I mean, we're always left-handed heavy. I think we'll go Foscue. No, because against righties, we wanted Collier out there. So I guess we'll go Collier. Plotke, Caldwell, Abreu. What's going on here? 65, 65, 60. 65, 70. Okay, so Caldwell can play center. Abreu, none of them have great arms. 50, 60, 60. So I think we'll leave Jung Hoo Lee out in right. Did he play right? Played right for us in his first season, right? He put up 11, an 11 zone rating. So let's do that again. Let's do that again. We'll put Abreu in center, Caldwell in left. And then Jeremy Maxey will be our catcher. So again, a really right-handed heavy or a left-handed heavy lineup against righties, which is fine. And then things will change up here a bit against lefties. We'll go Riley Jackson at catcher. We will go Justin Foscue at first. And I think that's it. What does it want to do with the actual lineup? Yeah, I mean, Collier played really well last year, so I want to... Well, what does... Shohei's ratings okay? I mean, they're okay against lefties. 45, 50, 60, 60, 40. But that's exactly the reason we brought in Foscue. So I think that's what we were going to do. We're going to have Foscue as the DH, and then Collier in at first base. I think that was the plan. Not that Collier's any better against lefties, but at least that gives us better defense, which I'm okay with. So we'll go with that. Yeah, we'll go with that. All right, let's get to opening day. My office is hot, guys. Haven't put my air conditioner in the window yet. I have to do that tomorrow. It is ridiculous in here. So we should at least reach the playoffs. Top 100 prospects. We don't have anybody. Has our system gotten any better? Nope. Still just 2 in the top 100. David Powell and Innocencio Morosini. But I feel like we have a handful of pretty solid players in our minor leagues. Honestly. Zion Jarito is up next season. Probably as our DH, really. Replacing Shohei. But, all right. We are going to play opening day. Actually, let's look at the waiver wire real quick. Derek Mitchell is on the waiver wire. Why is that? This feels like an absolute no-brainer to me. Yep. Yeah, let's see if we can pick up Mitchell. Why? I'm over the limit. Interesting. All right, I guess send one more player down. I think it's got to be. It's got to be Jaloff. Oh snap! All right. Well, that was bound to happen. Designate. Well, I'm gonna send Ball down with the hope. Oh, he was a Rule 5 guy, right? I can't send him down. It's okay. We'll just if we pick up. If we pick up Mitchell, we'll just send him back to the team he was on before, which is fine. All right, so it's for them: Gamble, Salgado, Guerrero, Colby Backus, who's a monster, Von Necker, Davis, Snyder. They put Brian Rocio in at shortstop to replace Estevan Machado, Daniel Guiart, Emilio Tavares, and then Aaron Nola, who's been one of the best pitchers in this sim. Was 14-11 with a 4.08 a year ago. For us, Jung-Hoo Lee, Royce Lewis, Estevan Machado, Shohei Ohtani, Cam Collier, Plotke, Caldwell, Abreu, and Maxey. And I forgot I need to... No, okay. Wanted to make sure I had increased the pitch count. All right, now it's time to play the game. 3 World Series titles so far. Looking for number 4. Serna against Sean Gamble. That's a strikeout. Walks Salgado. Runner steals second. Vlad drives a base hit to center, and they score a run in the first. Payoff pitch hit to center field. Over the head of the center fielder. Not a great start here for Serna in the first. We're down 2-0 after 4 batters. Necker strikes out. And Schneider strikes out. So he strikes out the side, but gives up 2 runs on 2 hits. It'll be Aaron Nola against Jung-Hoo Lee in the first. Diving catch by the shortstop. Lewis with a little blooper. And Machado. Fly out to right. So we go in order in the first. Rocio strikes out. 5 strikeouts and 5 batters for Serna. So everybody's either gotten a hit or struck out against Luis Serna. There has been no other outcome. There's another outcome, a 3 unassisted putout. Serna's given up 3 through the first 2. Shohei is out, so that's 4 in a row. Make it 5. We seem to struggle offensively when I play the games out like this. I mean, I'm not doing anything. All I'm doing is clicking continue. But we seem to struggle when I play the games out. I think we lose more than we win. I think we get out of this inning without giving up a run. Hey, it's a start. First inning of the year without allowing a run. We still have no hits. That's 7 in a row retired. Abreu, his first big league at bat, is a base hit to left. Wild pitch sends him to second. Maxey comes up with a runner at second and 1 out. Grounds it to short. Jung-Hoo Lee with a runner at third and 2 outs. And can't get the run home. At least we get a hit. It's a start. Serna gives up another extra base hit. He's getting hit hard. My ace is not pitching ace-ish. There's another hit, and that should score a run. Yep. Rocio goes to second on the throw, and it's 4-0. Nice catch by Estevan Machado. We're down 4-0 going into the bottom of the 4th. Royce Lewis leads it off with a ground out to third. We're not even making good contact. Machado 0 for 2. Shohei with a fly ball to center. 1 hit through 4. One away. Vlad strikes out. And Backus gives them a 5-0 lead. They're just tacking on every single inning. So Silvas comes in for Serna, who gave up 5 runs, 6 hits in 4 2/3 innings. And there's plenty of time to get back into the game. We just aren't getting any offense at all. So that'll be, I think, a double for Plotke. Yep. So one out double. Runner in scoring position. Caldwell pops it to right. And we get a one out double that goes for nothing. Still down 5-0. Rocio strikes out. It's the first 1-2-3 inning of the season. Aaron Nola continues to just dominate. He's been so good in this world. Lewis strikes out, and he's retired on the 2-3 putout. So we're through 6. We've got 2 hits. This new high-powered White Sox offense getting blown out at home on Banner Day at Guaranteed Rate Field. Wow. Part of me wants to just click end game and just get to the end of the game and continue. In fact, I think that's what we're going to do here, guys. I don't need to sit here and watch us get blown out. We're going to go ahead and sim the entire game. Final score is 10-0. An ugly, ugly, ugly opening day performance put in by your defending world champion White Sox. We'll chalk it up to, I don't know what we'll chalk it up to. That was just a bad game. But I am going to go ahead now and sim until the middle of May. We'll come back. We'll do May and June, and we'll call it an episode. So, guys, I'll be back in just a minute. All right, guys, we're back. It is May 15th, and we're 24-15, which isn't terrible. The Guardians are just running away with the American League. They're 29-10 right now. They are really, really good. We got off. The crazy thing is we got off. We were, I think, 14-3 or something, and then we suffered a couple of injuries. Yeah, I mean, you look at the start of our season. We lost these 3 games here, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13-3. 13-3 to start the season. Then we stumbled down the stretch a bit in April. And then May, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 7-6. Yeah, so 17-9 in April, 7-6 in May. Offense is middle of the pack. Pitching is still quite good. Our big free agent acquisition, Estevan Machado, is on pace for 7 WAR. And that's because his defense, he's already at a 9.6 zone rating. He's not really hitting. 248 with 20 RBIs. Put up a 711 OPS. I mean, it's been fine, I guess. David Abreu, he was the one who got hurt. But you can see he was hitting 390 when he went down with the injury. He's gone 2 for 7 in his first 2 games back. But his ratings jumped, which is nice to see. But overall, offense is kind of meh. We're 9th in home runs. We are 5th in runs scored. Pitching staff has been pretty good. Serna rebounded from that miserable opening day start. It's had a handful of quality starts since then. The rest of our starting rotation has been fine, as you would expect. Our bullpen's been okay, just okay. They're 5th. Which for us, you know, when you're used to seeing, I don't want Ohtani pitching ever. Set position, designated hitter, strategy. He's not listed as forced start at DH. He's not listed as a two-way pitcher. Why is he pitching? Or why is he listed as a pitcher? Anyway. Yeah, so bullpen's been all right. We've gotten some good numbers out of Perez, Vera. Griffith has been really good. Malstead's been really good. Rocco Reed's been fine. So we've been okay. You know, no real complaints. We're 3rd in our division, but still in the wild card, as Minnesota's also gotten off to a good start. So let's keep on simming and see how things go here through the rest of May. We beat Cleveland in the first game, because of course we do. A 4-run 4th. Plotke with a 2-run homer, his 2nd. Caldwell homers, Abreu homers. Dollard goes 5 for the win. Game 2 is another win, 8-6. Score 3 in the ninth to pull this one off. That's a 3. Oh, yeah, we did sign Derek. We did grab Mitchell off of waivers, and we're lucky he did. We did. He's raking right now, 924 OPS. He's been fantastic. Hits a 3-run homer here in the ninth. Machado hits his 4th, has that average up to 248. A couple of wins here over Cleveland. Can we get the sweep over Dylan Cease, the former White Sox? We can, with a 10-2 victory. Machado 4 for 5 in this one. Caldwell 4 hits. Ohtani a couple of doubles. Machado with his 5th home run. Ray goes 6, and we sweep the Indians and move within 2 games of first. Now we have the Angels. There's another win, 3-2 and 10, so that's 4 straight. No scoring until the 6th. We gave it up in the 9th. Picked up the win in the 10th inning. Abreu a couple of hits. Shohei with his 3rd home run of the year. Yeah, Perez blew the save, but we come back and get it done. Second game against the Angels is another win, 7-2. We're now within a game of first place, a 5-run 6th. Cam Collier, 3 for 3, 3 RBIs. Jackson's having a good year. He's having a really good year with the bat. 286, 344, 643, 987 OPS as our backup catcher. If he's hitting like that, you can excuse the average to below average defense, I think. Appleby improves to 3-3. We look for the sweep, and we get it. Oh, and we picked up Rafaela as a free agent once Abreu got hurt, and he's refusing to go to the minors, so we're probably going to have to cut him here. Plotke a couple of doubles. Dollard improves to 5-0 because I don't think he'll go to the minors. Yeah, that's why I DFA'd him, because he wouldn't just go to the minors. Why are you there? I don't have enough players in my minor league system. That's the issue. Let's go to free agents, and let's bring ourselves in some bats here. Let's bring in a couple of pitchers too if they're... Jake Eater's on here. Look at that. Popularity is just okay. Chris Matt's out for 3 months. I was going to say let's bring in a pitcher, but everyone who's available is injured. And I don't want to spend money on someone we're just going to send to the minor league. So I think we just go ahead and release Rafaela. Thank him for his time in Chicago a second time. And we've come back around to Toronto. Let's see if this matchup between Serna and Nola is any different than the first time we played them. Ames thinking about it. And we lose 5. I guess 10, 5, a 5-1 loss is better than a 10-0 loss, right? Game 2. There's another loss in Game 3. All right, at least we take 1 out of 3. We're 2 games back. Collier 2 hits. Caldwell, Jackson each with 2 hits. And he's on pace for almost 8 WAR. You need to see that average come up, man. His OPS is down almost 100 points from last season. All right, we got Oakland now as we get ready to finish up the month of May. First game against the A's is an 8-1 victory. Machado with a 3-run homer. 3 hits for Lewis, 2 for Ohtani, Collier, Plotke, and Caldwell. Maxey drives in a couple. Appleby, that ERA down to 2.25. Things you love to see. We lose game 2. We're 2 games out of first place, and we lose game 3. We're still 2 games out of first place. Seattle now. We win 8-7 there. So we don't pick up a game, but we did pick up the win. Collier a couple of hits. Abreu a couple of hits. win's a win's a win. And we have a pitcher who is back, so we're going to send Silvis down because he's been bad. In fact, we'll designate him. And injured list. Wolfick will come up. We'll go into middle relief. All right, sorry about that. I got sidetracked by a text message. All right, we're 33-19, 2 games out of first place. We got 2 games against Seattle. An 8-6 win, so an 8-7 win followed by an 8-6 win. So the offense coming strong here over the last couple of games. Yeah, Jung-Hoo Lee hasn't been hitting great this year compared to last year. So you have to hope that he reverts to the norm, so to speak. He gives us an 800 OPS the rest of the way. Machado, 2 hits, 3 RBIs. Foscue had 3 hits. Plotky, 2 hits, 3 RBIs. McKinney gets the win even though he didn't pitch great. Final game of the series against the Mariners. We got Appleby going. And it's a 1-0 win. Caleb Appleby's ERA down to 2.03. Abreu 2 for 5. Collier with his 10th. The Ohtani experiment is not working out, folks. So we may need to come up with a solution there. He's been a negative WAR player batting cleanup for us. Not sure what the answer is. I think it might be something like that. Maybe. And Mitchell's been so good. I got to get him some more playing time. Hasn't played in a week. Gotta get him some more playing time. All right, so when we get into June, we'll take a look and we'll see kind of what we're dealing with from a trade perspective. I mean, I don't think there's going to be much on the block right now. Oh, there is. Jacob Gonzalez, but he's out for the year. Luis Ariz, making $17 million this year. I bet we could pick up someone like Ariz. And Zardo might not be a bad pickup. They would have to retain a whole lot of it. And he doesn't really have any splits, so he could be the everyday DH. Because Foscue's not really hitting. Wait a second. Why do I have commissioner mode on? I mean, I could basically trade contract for contract, right? Like that right there. There's probably that right there. Why is our money dropping? Are they retaining some of it? They must be retaining some of it. All right, I'm not going to... He's not really hitting right now either. So that's probably not the best deal. About our eyes. I mean, he's putting up a 270. I mean, it's a different kind of hitting, right? And he's only a year or two removed from a 300 season. And they would give him to me straight up for Foscue. Righties. I mean, he doesn't have crazy splits. He's going to get on base. He's a really good number 2 hitter. Makes us even more left-handed, but I think I'm okay with that. Let's hold off right now, but at least we know we can get our eyes. That's good to know. Let's finish up the month of May here. finish up the month of May with a 6-5 victory. Got up to a 5-1 lead and held on. Looks like Abreu with a triple, and he gets hurt again. Collier a couple of RBIs, Mitchell a couple of RBIs. Looks like we had some decent player development as well. Riley Jackson gets better. He's having a really good year. Derek Mitchell, the potential contact gets worse, but he's still raking. Papano gets better. He's making a push to get called up here, man. He might be that guy, the next guy we call up. Serena's control drops. Dorito gets better. Oh, maybe that's the answer. I mean, we need a platoon bat against righties. Maybe we just go Zion. I hate to rush him, though. Hate to rush him. David Powell looks like he's getting a little better. He's in Double-A. Let's go ahead and call him up to Triple-A. Jamo. Gotta love a shortstop with some pop, right? He's hitting the ball well in A-ball. Let's go ahead and send him up to High A. Vigil's hitting well in A-ball. Let's send him to High A. Josh Perry was our second-round pick a year ago. Those ratings starting to drop already. Oh, we signed all those minor league free agents, so they're all in rookie ball right now. Yeah, Cerrito's looking good. He's looking good. I just don't want to rush it. I don't want to rush it. Maybe that's the answer. Maybe we go Cerrito, and we still need to find that right-handed bat to hit lefties, because we're not getting it so far. He's still diagnosis pending. We're not getting it out of Foscue as of yet. Those ratings suggest he should be able to hit lefties pretty damn well, but the splits say otherwise. 250, 353, 341. He's a slap hitter against lefties. Soderstrom bats lefty. Yup. And not really anybody here. And Miranda looks okay. What about upcoming free agents? Lindor doesn't really have the bat anymore. I mean, that's the answer right there, right? I mean, that's our platoon bat. What if we gave you Foscue? What if we gave you Foscue and retained? Oh, you want one of our best players. Okay. There's just players I'm not willing to give up. And this might be me prospect, you know, what's the phrase? Prospect humping or whatever. But let's just offer it. Maybe we'll get a different answer if we offer this. He says to offer it and he'll get back to us. So let's see if we can bring Heriberto Hernandez back to Chicago. We lose 7-6. Yeah, they want Perez, Caldwell, Appleby, or Serna, which isn't going to happen. All right. Well, we'll just keep going with what we have for now and see what things look like in July. We win 7-1. We lose Abreu for the year. Super. All right. Well, Mitchell, couple of hits. I mean, he's going to slide into the start. I don't know. Maybe now is Cerrito time. Maybe now is Cerrito time against. Let's do it. Let's call up the rookie. So against righties, Zeron Cerrito is going to come up and he'll play left field. Slade Caldwell will slide over to center. Kid can rake against righties. Let's just leave him in that 5-hole. And against lefties, Derek Mitchell will come in, play left. Caldwell will go to center. Move him up there. Cerrito, and he's got 60 outfield range, so he can be that backup. All right. Well, we're going to give the rookie a shot here against righties every day, batting in front of Shohei Ohtani, and we'll see how it goes. We win the first game with him 6-1. Jung-Hoo Lee 4 hits. He doesn't get a start today, but Jung-Hoo Lee 4 hits. Cam Collier hits his 11th home run. McKinney gets the win. Game 2. 9-3 loss, and the final game is a 5-3 loss. We lose back-to-back games against a bad Detroit Tigers team. That's not good. Well, I guess they're not bad. They're 33-27. The AL Central's looking pretty sharp this year. 4 teams over 500. We got Texas now. First game is a win, 11-1. Doritos 0 for his first 7. Royce Lewis with a 3-run homer. Mitchell, Machado, and Jackson. Man, Derek Mitchell has been a godsend for us. We've needed that power because we are lacking it. Cernas 7 shutout innings. Texas again. 2-0 loss. And a 6-1 win, picking up our 40th victory of the season. We're 40-23 in 4 games out of first place. Jung-Hoo Lee 2 hits, 2 RBIs. Zion Dorito with his big league, the first home run of his big league career. 3 for his first 12. It looks like his ratings actually went up once we called him up. Maxey 3 hits. Cool. Kansas City, we need all 3 games here against the Royals. We get the first one 9-4. Collier 3 hits and an RBI. What do we got for home runs? Just Jung-Hoo Lee, but has that average up over 300 now. So he's back to where he had been at 830 OPS. Just an amazing leadoff hitter. Estevan Machado has been bad with the bat, literally below average with the bat. Don't know why, but we need him to hit. Man, if he's getting on base, our offense is so much deeper. Game 2 against Kansas City is a loss, and Game 3 against Kansas City is a 3-1 win. So we take 2 out of 3. We're still 4 games out of first place. Dorito 3 for 4 with an RBI. A couple of doubles. Cernas 4 and 4. At the Yankees, followed by the Orioles. Lose the first game. Lose the second game. And we win the finale. So we lose 2 out of 3 on the road or at home against the Yankees. That's even worse. Dorito 2 for 4 with 4 RBIs. Kid can hit. The kid can hit. His big league career is off to an 11 for 35 start, a 951 OPS. I will take it. I still think we need another bat. Ohtani at 219's not getting it done. Plotky, we need him out there because of the defense, but he's not getting it done. Caldwell has taken a step back. Yeah, he's getting exposed playing every day, which is, I knew this was going to happen, but I didn't really have a better option. Losing Abreu for the year is crippling, honestly, because he gave us that extra contact and that extra on base. So maybe now is the time. Just say that the Justin Foscue experiment didn't work. Now they want me to add something. Something of relative substance, too, which I'm not crazy about. Because I feel like we're clearly not going to win with power. That's not, like, our style. All right, we're going to submit that. They accepted it. Okay. All right, so we made that deal. Luis Ariz will come up, and he's going to be our everyday DH. He is going to be our everyday DH. This way we don't have to cut Shohei. Can't have him batting cleanup, though. Move him down in the lineup. Shohei can just be our main pinch hitter. Yeah, that's fine. Josh Moore can back up at first. All right, so we make that deal. We don't have much money left this season, but we can make it work, I'm sure. First game in Baltimore is a loss. Second game against Baltimore is a 6-4 win. Wow, we're down 4-0 in the ninth. A 4-run ninth, 2 runs in the bottom of the inning. RIs, a couple of hits, couple of RBIs. Jackson with a 2-run double in the ninth. Jung-Hoo Lee, 2 hits, 2 RBIs. Perez gets the win. We're 5 games out of first place. Final game against Baltimore. It's a 4-1 loss. So we're under 500 in June. Need a hot stretch here down the rest of the month. But yeah, 17-9, 19-10. So a couple of really good months, and then June has been average. 7-0 win. We needed that one. Colin McKinney goes 6 shutout. 2 hits, 3 RBIs from Jarrito. Caldwell 2 for 3. Collier 2 hits. Jung-Hoo Lee 3 hits. Game 2. 3-2 wins. So back-to-back wins. We walk it off in the 11th. Jarrito's come in, done a nice job. 14 RBIs in 14 starts. Appleby, 5 hitless innings. Final game against, it's our old friend David Altamirano, a.k.a. Balls, getting the start for Houston today in the final game of the series. And we get whacked by Balls. We lose 1-0. Balls comes in and pitches 7 shutout innings as a follower. We're 4 games out at Minnesota now. So there's a win. We take 2 out of 3 against Houston, win the first game against Minnesota. Again, coming from behind. Machado's down to 234 on the year with just absolutely bonkers defensive ratings, but offensively he has not been good at all. Serna goes 7. Game 2 is a 10-3 loss. In Game 3, it's a 5-3 win. All right, so I mean, bit of a rebound. We were 8-9, so that's 4-2 in our last 6. Took 2 out of 3 in each of the last 2 series. There we go. Machado 2 hits, 2 RBIs. Collier 2 hits, 2 RBIs. Arise 2 hits. Again, this is what we're gonna get out of Arise. Singles and doubles, and at least he's gonna get on base a little bit. Perez with his 20th save, and now we've got Tampa, 40-38 on the year at home. Looks like we got Tampa and Boston finishing up this episode. We win 16-1. Cam Collier 4 for 5 with 8. Count them, 8 runs knocked in. He hit 4 home runs, Cam Collier, with a 4 home run game. I would say this was a good acquisition for us. Caldwell 3 hits, Jarrito. So Lee homers twice, that's 6 home runs. Lewis homers, that's 7 home runs. Caldwell homers, that's 8. Jarrito, we had 9 home runs in this victory. Game 2 against Tampa. Pick up win 50 in game number 80. So that's a 100 win pace. We are on pace to go, 101-61 roughly, or something like that. 9-3 win. Machado with a granny. Machado, with a 3-run homer. 3-run homer. His 9th. Jung-Hoo Lee, 3 hits. Plotke, 2 hits, 3 RBIs. Our Eyes has his average up over 300 since getting traded to us. Dollard with the win. Final game against Tampa is a loss. So again, we take 2 out of 3. So we are 6-3 in our last 9. We've only gained a game on Cleveland, though. We got Boston now. Final 3 games of this episode. First game is a 3-2 win. I don't care. He's been happy with our progress. He's ecstatic with our performance, as he should be. Let's bring back our coaches. We win 3-2. Jung-Hoo Lee, 2 hits. Josh Moore, 2 hits, 2 RBIs. Continuing to play well in a kind of a supporting role. Playing all over the infield, playing above average at second and third. You like that. Ray gets the win. Game 2 against the Sox. We'll finish the series even though we're, I think, hitting June 1st here. Yep, hitting June 1st here. We lose 2-1. Acevedo gets a little better, but again, I don't know. We may trade him. Tharps gets better. He's somebody that he could help us this year if it turns out we need it. He is raking in AAA. Pat Dill, 7th round pick, hitting really well in high A ball right now. Chris Middle is our 3rd round pick. Was it a year ago? Yeah. Hitting 400 in A ball. I think it's time to call up Dill and send him up to high A. He's on the DL. All right. Well, when he comes off the DL, we'll have to call him up. Jorge Calvo. Oh, good. Morosini's dropping already. Super. All right. Let's go ahead and finish this series against the Red Sox. See if we can win 2 out of 3. We do. All right. So we win 2 out of 3 in this series against the Red Sox. So we finish the month 8-4. So we were 8-9. So we finished 8-4 in our last 12 games. So that works out okay. We're 4 games out of first place. We win 13-5 here. 7 RBIs for Machado. That was an important game for him finishing the month, I think. I mean, he's on pace to drive in over 100. That slugging's not where... I mean, he's never been a big slugging guy, but, you know, it's been driven by the average and the on-base percentage, and both of those are significantly down this year. So hopefully he can pick that up in the second half. Jung-Hoo Lee is up to 326 RIs, a couple of hits. Mitchell, 2 hits, 2 RBIs. Plotke, 2 hits, 2 RBIs. Maxey, 3 hits. Appleby goes an inning before he gets knocked out with an injury. So we're 52-32 at the end of June. 5th in runs scored. We don't do it via offense. We do it via on-base percentage and batting average and, you know, that sort of thing. Still have a great pitching staff. Still have an amazing defense. Losing Abreu has hurt significantly. Hopefully we get him back next season. Tharps is ready, but I don't know where to play him. Maybe he becomes our 3rd baseman next year and Plotke becomes our 2nd baseman. I'm not sure how that would work out, but maybe Plotke becomes our 2nd baseman next season. That gets Tharps bat in the lineup, and he's still well above average at 3rd base. Taylor Dollard, I'm just looking at him because I know his contract is up. What does he want for an extension? Only wants 1 year at 6. I mean, my guess is he would probably take less than that. All he wants is the 1 year. You take 1 year at 5? No. Okay. I'd be crazy not to take him back for 1 year at $6 million with those numbers. We do have a pitching prospect on his way up next season, more than likely. Where is he? Powell. He's probably up next year. He's been really good this season, so yeah, he will almost definitely be in the rotation next season. Yeah, so that's about it, guys. There won't be a live stream this week. I am going to be traveling, have some baseball games to do up in Winnipeg and Fargo this week, or I guess technically next week. I'm going to try to record some videos from my hotel room. I don't know how that's going to work. We will see. But I will do my best to record some videos and get them posted for you while I'm on the road. But yeah, next episode will be, if I'm not doing a live stream, the next episode will likely just be July, like I normally do. It'll be your trade deadline, or it'll be your draft and your trade deadline. And then the following episode will be the end of the season, postseason, like I normally do. So that's going to do it, guys. Yeah, we're 52-32, looking for our 4th World Series title here in year number what? What year is this for us? Started in 2023. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is our 9th season. We're looking for our 4th World Series title. We'll see how it goes. Guys, I appreciate the support here on GM Games. Appreciate your support over on my channel, Around the World Sports as well. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.